In a quiet African village where the river curved like a silver snake and the wind carried stories from one heart to another, lived Nthima and Baba. They had grown together since childhood. She, the dreamer with a laugh that melted the morning dew. He, the humble messenger whose hands carried the secrets and letters of the village. Every sunset, no matter how far he had walked, Baba returned home to Nthima. He would bring her white lilies, her favorite, and sit beneath the baobab tree while they shared roasted maize and laughter. He was not a man of wealth or title, but his love was steady as the drum that marked the dawn. Yet one day, doubt crept into Nthima's heart. A woman at the market whispered, "Your Baba was seen speaking kindly to the widow across the bridge. They say he smiled at her the way he smiles at you." The words stung like thorns. That night, Nthima confronted him, her eyes clouded. "Baba, they say you laugh with others the way you laugh with me. Tell me, do your eyes find joy in another's face?" Baba looked at her softly. "Nthima, my work makes me speak with many, but my heart speaks one language, and it knows your name alone." She smiled faintly, but the seed of doubt had been planted. Days passed, and her silence began to grow. Each time Baba left to deliver messages across the river, her thoughts grew heavier. One evening, as the skies darkened and thunder rolled like a great drum, Baba was delayed by a messenger from the neighboring village. He could have stayed the night. The storm was fierce, the river swollen and angry. The elders warned him, "Do not cross tonight, Baba. The water is wild. Wait till morning." But Baba shook his head. "I cannot let Nthima sleep believing lies. She will think I stayed with another. I must go home. She must know that my love endures storms." And so, he took his small canoe and faced the roaring river. The villagers watched as the rain poured and lightning tore across the sky. His paddle struck the current again and again. A man fighting not the river, but the shadow of doubt. Halfway across, a surge of water overturned his canoe. He tried to swim, clutching the small cloth bundle he carried, a single white lily wrapped in palm leaves. But the river was merciless. The current pulled at his limbs, dragged him under, yet his hands never loosened. He fought for breath, for light, for the far shore he would never reach. By morning, they found him downstream, still holding the lily. When the villagers brought Baba's body to Nthima, she fell to her knees, trembling. Beside him lay the lily, still intact, the last message he never got to speak. She pressed it to her heart and wept, whispering, "He crossed the river to reach me, and I built one of doubt between us." From that day on, Nthima placed white lilies by the river each full moon. So, dear listener, when someone loves you with quiet strength, believe them before the storm comes. For some hearts prove their truth not in promises, but in sacrifice. You see, love is not always loud. Sometimes it doesn't come with grand words or big promises. Sometimes it sits quietly beside you, tired but faithful. Like Baba, who crossed rivers and storms just to return home to Nthima's laughter. Real love is not proven by how many times someone says, "I love you," but by how often they show up, even in silence, even in danger, even when the world says, "Stay where it's safe." Do not let rumors or fear steal your peace. In our world, tongues will always talk. The same people who clap for your love today may whisper against it tomorrow. Let them talk, their words are wind. What matters is the heart that stays, even when the wind turns into a storm. Trust is the thread that holds love together. Without it, even the strongest bond unravels. If you keep testing love to see if it's true, you may break it trying to measure it. So, my friend, when your heart starts to doubt, pause. Ask yourself, has this person given me reason to fear? Or am I only listening to my own worry? Because sometimes, We build storms in our minds, while the sky outside is still clear. And remember this, not every silence means distance. Some people love you so deeply that they speak it best through actions, not words. They may not write you poems or shout your name, but they will cross wild rivers just to keep your heart at peace. That kind of love, steady, honest, rooted, is a blessing. Don't doubt it because it's quiet. The loudest drums fade, but the quiet heartbeat stays. Trust, my friend. Not blindly, but bravely. Because when you meet a heart like Baba's, patient, gentle, true, it deserves faith, not fear. Love, when watered with trust, becomes a tree that never withers. But when fed with suspicion, it dies before its first fruit. So hold on to your faith in love. Don't let the world teach you to doubt what your soul already knows. That some hearts were never meant to leave, only to be believed. If this story has touched a quiet place within you, carry it gently. To the friend whose heart trembles with doubt, to the sister who fears she is not enough, or to the part of yourself still learning, that trust is not weakness, but courage. So until we meet again by the firelight, walk tenderly with those who love you, listen deeper than words, and when doubt comes knocking, greet it with faith. For in the rhythm of time and truth, what is meant for your heart will always find its way home.